SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. What is it? How does it work? And believe it or not, it affects what we do online every day. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Frank Blanchard, AIFD, and if you are a floral professional, whether you are a flower farmer, brick and mortar florist, floral designer with a studio-based design service, or home-based florist, search engine optimization is something you need to know about and have a basic understanding of how it affects how your business works overall. Now, I've been in the floral industry, business of floristry, for a lot of years. In fact, when I started in the floral industry, we barely even used the internet and what it has become now. When I first started, we were still in the world of using the good old-fashioned phone book. But nowadays, the internet has become such an integral part of what we as humans do every day in our lives. Search engine optimization, it affects how we utilize our cell phones and smartphones. It affects our own personal use of using the internet and how we search for things. It affects how our personal social media feeds appear to us. It all is affected or works by way of search engine optimization. Now, the question is, what is it and how does it actually work? Well, you've probably heard the term keyword or keyword phrases, and search engine optimization is basically how I would describe it in the most basic terms, is feeding algorithms information so that it can be indexed for when somebody does do a search for anything. That information can provide us, specifically for us, what we are most likely looking for. Doesn't matter what it is. Search engine optimization works on any and all platforms and devices. Google, we all know Google as a search engine. Google has its own algorithm. Facebook, as a social media platform, has its own algorithm. And the same with Instagram, the same with LinkedIn, the same with Pinterest. They all have their own individual algorithms. And the same is true with the other major search engines that some people also use, like Bing and Yahoo, and there are several others. Even TikTok has its own algorithm. And it's all getting down to the nitty-gritty of what you as an individual search for. And that's why the information that is on your smartphone or your tablet or your desktop computer or your home desktop computer, what is on it is quite specific to you because it has all developed as you've used it to provide you specifically with the kinds of things that you search for on a daily basis. So, if you are a small business owner, what does all of this mean? Well, if you are a small business owner, like a professional florist, you have a flower shop or you have some sort of floral service business, generally, as a business, we have websites to utilize as a means of providing information to people specifically about the products and services that we have to sell. Now, In addition to our websites as small businesses, the other areas where we're utilizing SEO or search engine optimization is on our social media profiles, specifically for our business, which is separate from your personal profile on your different social media platforms. Now, as small business owners, retail florists, etc., our business social media profiles is one of the many ways that we can connect to our website and help curate and cultivate the kinds of customers and clientele that we would like to work with, and either get them to contact us by means of a call to action, whether it's to give you a call, stop by your business, order something online on your website, etc. We utilize social media to give people the opportunity to act on something that we're asking them to do. That can also include getting them to move from our social media profiles directly to our website. Now, one thing to understand is the internet has gotten crazy smart. In fact, it's a lot smarter than I think a lot of people realize. And that in and of itself can be kind of a crazy challenge sometimes. But the algorithms and the content and information that they are constantly searching for from us and how it affects our businesses is all developed through what would be considered AI or artificial intelligence. And that ultimately is what the algorithms are doing. We're providing content and information which contain those keywords and keyword phrases that people utilize when they're searching for things online. The algorithms index all of that content, and then when somebody's doing some sort of a search for something, whether it's at their home or their office or their school, etc., that's when AI or artificial intelligence comes into play. And that's what ultimately is trying to basically connect the dots, or connect, in our case as small business owners, connect the consumer on one hand with the business that is offering the kinds of services that the customer is looking for, and that is then the information that is shared with that person in their search results. Now, as a small business owner, if you're a retail florist, especially if you have an e-commerce based website and you're doing daily type deliveries, etc., search engine optimization is something that really has to be done on your website to ensure that you actually get business. So when we are small business owners, when we're considering our website and wanting to get web traffic, that's where SEO or search engine optimization comes into play. Something to also consider when you are having somebody else do search engine optimization for you, or even when you're doing it yourself. When you optimize, say, your e-commerce website, you put in lots of time and energy on that and creating that digital content on your website, which is how we actually create and work SEO. Once we do that, does not mean that you're immediately going to have a change in business. It can happen fairly quickly, but it's not like it's an overnight switch necessarily. You might see a little bit of an increase in business, but ultimately, once we provide that content and information on our website, it generally takes a little while for the search engines to start picking up that information from our websites. How we can speed that information up and getting it out to people is then how we can really utilize and benefit from our social media profiles for our business. But if you're not actively working on social media on your business page for whatever platform you're on, and these general rules apply to all of them. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. If you're not actively working those profiles, that's when you end up not getting the kind of business that you would like to see. Because ultimately, in addition to SEO and search engine optimization, the other key factor that gets attention and actually gets business is engagement. I did another video, I think last week, and I'll share the link to it up in the cards above. But that was talking specifically about engagement and how that affects how our business runs or operates. And it's also true in this instance. It's just a continuation of the same thing. To be successful in small business, it's a combination of a lot of different pieces of the puzzle to create that complete picture. And it all pertains to your specific web presence for your small business. If you like content like this, I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up and share it by all means with other people you know that might be struggling with this kind of information. Because if you don't have just a basic understanding of how it works, it really can affect how well your business actually operates. I hope you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you would like to get content like this on a regular basis, if you really enjoy working on leveling up your skills and knowledge to improve your business, whatever that may be, and especially doing that online, I hope you'll hit that bell icon down below, and that way you'll get the notification anytime I upload new content for you. But until next time, I've got some other suggestions for you over here in the end screen that you might want to check out next, because it will further help you understand how search engine optimization works and how specifically you can put it into play for your specific business. So until next time, I'll see you over the next video. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.